Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to Football Overseas and welcome to the predictions of the Bundesliga video of Game Week 28, I believe. Yeah, it is. But hey, listen, before we begin, you already know what to do. Subscribe, press the alarm bells for future content notifications, like, comment your way. Go check Football Overseas socials, and hopefully you're well wherever you may be. And I just want to say, hopefully you had a good Eid Mubarak this past week. But yeah, time to move back to normal life, innit? Is what it is. But yeah, listen. We kick things off with the Bundesliga with FC Augsburg versus FC Bayern Munich. So my club is playing tonight. And yeah, man. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel. Actually, you know why I just deeped it. I'm not really the most confident guy heading into this game, but at the same time, I have a weird feeling that something may go our way. Now, I do have to say, Augsburg play very well defensively. They're very good at defending and they're very good at hitting us on the counter attack. That's what their manager, what's his name? He deserves a shout out, to be fair to him. His name is Storup, has been doing with them. And this is actually not just any game. This is what you call it, a Bavarian derby. So the fact that it's a Bavarian derby, they're gonna be up for it, man. They really are. So yeah, listen, they'll make lives difficult for us, but I do think we'll find a way to win this game. And I'm gonna say 2-1 is my prediction. Now, after we move on to the following day, and we move on to the losers of the DFB-Pokal semi-final. RB Leipzig. Yeah, RB Leipzig, I should say. Who are 6th. That's how much of a bunch of losers they are anyway. And Hoffenheim 14th. By the way, I forgot to mention Augsburg's 8th were top. Okay. But anyway, if there was a way for me to describe how bad Cesco is, watch that game against VfB Stuttgart, in which they won 3-1 in the semi-final, the DFB-Pokal. But for this game, Hoffenheim has not been really that good. I mean, if I look at Hoffenheim, they drew 1-1 to Augsburg last game. Fair enough. But they lost 1-0 to Sao Paulo. Now, if I look at Leipzig's previous results, other than the Pokal, obviously, they lost 1-0 to Mönchengladbach, but they beat Borussia Dortmund 2-0. So I just feel like this is going to be one of those games that Leipzig do get points, and they're going to win, man. Even though I do think they are a bunch of losers, RB lipstick settings. I'm going to say 2-0 Leipzig, but don't be shocked if they miss a lot of chances. Heidenheim are 16th. They play Bayer Leverkusen, 2nd place. They also lost a semi-final to Arminia Bielefeld. I do not know how that's possible. But you know what? I'm actually happy it happened. They can absolutely hold that. And Granit Xhaka having a heated verbal battle with the fan base of Bayer Leverkusen. You love to see it. Now, in regards to this game, I still think they somehow scumbag away to their win. I won't be shocked if they struggled. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if this was like a 2-2 and then they win 3-2. And you know what? I'm going to say they win 3-2 because that's how Bayer Leverkusen games be moving. That's my prediction. SC Freiburg versus Borussia Dortmund. Listen, Freiburg 7th, Borussia Dortmund 10th. Borussia Dortmund, I do feel like might be resting some players because they have to go to Barcelona's ground and play them in the Champions League. And I feel like that will play a key role in what you call it, how things go. But I forgot to mention with Bayern, we have a lot of injuries as well. And heading into Inter Milan, this is what it is, man. But yeah, listen, I do feel like Freiburg will get one over them just because of the fact I think Borussia Dortmund are putting the eggs in the Champions League basket. That's what I feel like they're doing. So yeah, listen, Freiburg will win. I'll say 3-1. I feel like Borussia Dortmund will throw the game away, man. Even though they have Kovac, but still, man. Yeah, well, I mean, Freiburg could do a job on them, hitting them on the break and that. And I wouldn't be sure if Borussia Dortmund have more of the ball. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Next, we move on to Mainz, who are 4th. They play against Holstein Kiel, who are 18th. I mean, Mainz, listen. I mean, let's be real. Yeah, they lost 3-1 to Borussia Dortmund last week. But Holstein Kiel, come on, man. Like 3-0 loss to Werder Berlin. Like, they're 18th. Come on now. I'm going to say Mainz will get back in winning ways. And I'm going to say they win 3-0. We move. Bochum 17th against Stuttgart 11th. I actually think Stuttgart will try to pick up some momentum out of their semi-final win. Which, by the way, big up to Stiller for that goal. Brilliant. I think that guy should be a Bayern Munich player. But yeah, listen, I think at the end of it all, this is going to be one of them games in which it ends in a 4-1 win to Stuttgart. We move. By the way, the only reason why I'm giving Bochum one goal is because Nubel's a fraud in goal. But hey, it is what it is. SV Werder Bremen, or Bremen, I should say, against Eintracht Frankfurt. Listen, Frankfurt, I do think, have the minerals to win. I mean, they're third again. After their last game, they won 1-0 against Stuttgart themselves. And yeah, man, it's just one of them ones, really. Werder Bremen, as I mentioned, won 3-0 against Kiel. Actually, this could be in a draw too, This could end in a draw, low-key. Now I'm deeping it. Even though they are doing good, but they're another team that might be putting their eggs in the Europa League basket too. Like, they'll compete for top 4. They'll probably get it. But something tells me, even though it's not a foregone conclusion, because they're like, 5 points top of 5th, which is Gladbach. Like, I still think they'll try to have a go in Europa League, So because of that, and they play Tottenham, even though Tottenham is beatable. But yeah, I'm just going to say I'll say 2-2 draw. Screw it. 2-2 draw against Werder Bremen. Why not? So we'll have a draw somewhere. Now, St. Pauli, they play against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Now, St. Pauli last game, they lost to us 3-2. I'm not going to lie, we gave them some chances that we should have never given them. But it is what it is, isn't it? And they took some of them. Goal. Saad scored, and then some other guy scored in the end. Dyer. Don't even get me started. And I did predict 3-2 last week, I think, and I got that correct. Just saying. I know my ball when it comes to my team, bro. You know what I'm saying? To a degree. But Gladbach, they beat Leipzig like 1-0. Yeah, listen. I think this game's going to be one of them games in which it ends in a 1-1 draw. Yeah. Shea Pauli will have chances, but they're not going to take him. I feel like there's going to be moments in which Gladbach will try to contain Shea Pauli as well. And then it's 1-1, bro. You know what I mean? And then last and not least, Union Berlin against Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg, they what was it? Wolfsburg, they lost 1-0 to Heidenheim. That in itself is crazy, by the way. And Berlin, they won 2-1 against Freiburg. So they continued the momentum after drawing with us. I can see this being another 1-1. And I'm going to stick with it, man. So, yeah, that's all the predictions. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. And let me know what your predictions are, too. Now, I will end it here. You already know what to do. Subscribe and press the alarm bells for future content notifications. Like, comment your way. Go check the socials, and hopefully you're well wherever you may be. We're going to end it here now. Take care. See you later.